Two nations, two of the greatest players of their generation, and two teams that have been waiting a long time for this moment. Mohamed Salah at a World Cup, Kevin De Bruyne at a World Cup, on the same pitch, in Seattle on Monday evening. That is the headline for Group G, and it deserves more attention than it is getting. Let's start with Belgium, because this story involves a generation that never delivered, and a squad that is determined to be different. Having suffered an embarrassing exit in the group stages of the 2022 Qatar World Cup, Rudi Garcia's Belgium will be looking to finally deliver on the promises of the country's declining golden generation. They won their first group game of that tournament 1-0 against Canada, but failed to score against either Croatia or Morocco, took just 4 points and finished third. That was the end of an era. This is the beginning of whatever comes next. Belgium topped their UEFA qualifying group with 29 goals in 8 matches. Their most recent results include a 5-0 victory over Tunisia on June 6th, a 2-0 win away to Croatia on June 2nd, a 5-2 beating of the United States, and a 7-0 demolition of Liechtenstein in qualifying. Across those 5 matches, Belgium scored 15 goals and conceded just 2. The firepower is real. The form is real. The question is whether it translates onto the World Cup stage, where it has repeatedly failed to before. Kevin De Bruyne, now at Napoli, is 34 years old. This is almost certainly his final World Cup. The Belgium squad features De Bruyne, Romelu Lukaku, and Thibaut Courtois, 3 men who have collectively been carrying the weight of Belgian football's greatest generation for over a decade without a major trophy to show for it. Lukaku has 90 international goals and needs 1 more to reach an extraordinary milestone. Courtois, in goal, back from Real Madrid, remains one of the best in the world. Around the veterans, Belgium has real youth. Jeremy Doku brings pace from the left that defenders throughout this tournament will struggle to handle. He experienced breathing problems earlier in the week, but returned to training and is expected to start. Leandro Trossard provides creativity from the right. Amadou Onana and Yuri Tielemans, both established Premier League midfielders, control the engine room. Belgium's predicted lineup is a 4-2-3-1 with Thibaut Courtois in goal. Timothy Castagne, Coney de Winter, Arthur Thiat, and Maxime de Kuiper across the back, Onana and Tielemans in the double pivot, and Trossard, De Bruyne, and Doku behind Lukaku. Now Egypt. And this team's entire tournament runs through one man who just left one of the world's biggest clubs after 9 extraordinary years. Mohamed Salah left Liverpool this summer having scored 257 goals and provided 120 assists in 442 appearances across all competitions. He is 33 years old. He captains Egypt, and he arrives at this World Cup carrying something that his club career never gave him despite every individual honor in the game, a chance to win something for his country. With 67 goals from 116 caps, Salah is Egypt's highest scorer. He enters this tournament sitting just 2 goals behind the national record of 69 held by current head coach Hassam Hassan. If Salah breaks that record in North America, it happens at a World Cup. That is the kind of storyline that writes itself. Salah's most effective partner in this tournament is Omar Marmoush, the Manchester City forward. The lineup is built around Salah at the peak of his national team influence, with Marmoush as the ideal complement in attack. Everything around that pairing is designed to protect the defensive structure and feed the moments where they can be decisive. Egypt have never won a World Cup match in their history. With Salah at 33 years old and in the final chapter of his international career, the motivation to finally change that record has never been stronger. At the 2018 World Cup in Russia, Salah scored twice, but Egypt lost all 3 group matches and were among the early eliminations. 8 years later, the country is back, and Salah is captain. Egypt's predicted lineup is a 4-3-3 with Mohamed El Shenawi in goal, a back 4 of Ahmed Fatou, Mohamed Abdelmonem, Mohamed Hani and Ali El Abdi, Imam Ashur, Hamdi Fathi and Marwan Adia in midfield, and Salah, Marmoush, and a 3rd attacker across the front. Egypt are making only their 4th World Cup appearance in history. Their tournament record across 3 previous campaigns includes 0 wins and 6 goals total. This is a team that has never advanced out of the group stage, ever. Salah is their best chance of changing that, and he knows it. The head-to-head history between these sides is short. The most recent meeting between them was a friendly in November 2022 in which Egypt won 2-1 over Belgium. Before that, Belgium won 3-0 in a June 2018 friendly. Each side has a recent win over the other. No meaningful psychological advantage either way. The key tactical battle is in the transition. Belgium will push numbers forward through De Bruyne and Doku, which creates space behind the fullbacks. Egypt under Hossam Hassan will look to absorb that pressure and find Salah or Marmoush in the channels when they win the ball back. If Salah gets isolated against De Kuiper or Castagne one-on-one, he can win that duel. If Belgium's defensive midfielders close the space quickly enough, Egypt will struggle to create. Here is the prediction. Belgium is the better team across the squad. The depth, the firepower, and the recent form all point toward a Belgium win. But Egypt with Salah is genuinely dangerous, and this is not the kind of match Belgium can approach with complacency after what happened in Qatar. De Bruyne will be the best player on the pitch in terms of creativity, but Salah will be the player every neutral is watching. If he has a moment of magic, Egypt can win this game. If Belgium's defensive shape holds and Doku's pace keeps Egypt's fullbacks pinned back, Belgium wins comfortably. The call. Belgium 2, Egypt 1. Belgium control the match, score twice, but Salah gets on the score sheet because Salah always gets on the score sheet at moments like this. A win for Belgium, but not the comfortable victory the quality gap might suggest. Belgium 2, Egypt 1. The Golden Generation's final act begins, and Salah reminds the world one more time what he is capable of. What is your prediction? Drop it in the comments. And if you want every Group G match covered before kickoff, subscribe now.